Thank you for letting us talk about our process. Our work really comes from the need to be able to support better wages and better work conditions for the early learning professionals who are hired by our employer partners. Our employer partners were the ones who made the decision based off of the pain point that they had for entry level employees, the turnover rates, some of the stress that they might find, and they also wanted to be able to increase the quality of the early learning professionals who were there by connecting them officially to the apprenticeship that is held by and led by Southwest Child Care Resources. Before we just started working with Assumptions, our lead employer, YWCA Kalamazoo, really was insightful in saying, well, let's learn from our partners, but more importantly, let's learn from the employees. What are some of the things that make it so that it's challenging for people to be able to work in this very important work role? And also, what are some of the things that may be helpful? They were also, YWCA Kalamazoo, very innovative in engaging in an evaluation team that came from our WMU Homer Stryker MD School of Medicine. This evaluation team has been embedded in the process from the very beginning, asking questions, leading surveys, focus groups, and interviews to hear directly from those employees who are employed, what are some of the things that would help. Wages most definitely would help, an increase in wages. The survey that we did of local and job opportunities in childcare entry level was between $10 to $12 an hour, and you were seeing that people working in other other types of sectors, from food service to healthcare, were getting paid a lot more to do a lot less. They also wanted to be respected as professionals. They are not daycare providers. They are looking after not the day, but children, and to be recognized as professionals, especially when they're achieving their CDA, that's the Child Development Associate credential, and completing their apprenticeship. And they needed to have much more support on the job. These are from their supervisors and from each other. We have a peer support network that came directly from their idea of how can we help each other to be better at the work and be prepared to be able to be more qualified and capable in the work that we have. The $15 minimum was just at the pilot phase. One of the things that our lead employer wanted to start with is what would happen if we were to set as a minimum $15 an hour. Would that really encourage a higher degree of retention, and would it attract more people into this sector? Because many people, they were leaving a sector that they had established experience in to try something new in the area of childcare. And they have found that with that increase, and it is, I would say that's more significant than what it sounds like, right? These are above what the minimums would be, has attracted people and helped them to be more supported in their roles. And we've created a system of supports that help them to be more persistent within, or more resilient within those areas. That includes wraparound services that are provided to remove barriers to participating in training, barriers to participating in continued education, and time just to be able to focus on their own professional development as they pursue their apprenticeship responsibilities. So the worker voice is part of the process. We also have had 2 childcare summits where we were giving updates about our TPM process, but also hearing some testimonials directly from our early learning professionals about the impact of the Edison ECE career pathway.